Now, your Alaska Link weather for Fairbanks and the interior.
As we've continued to move our way here through the month of May, we really start to move into the spring to summer-like conditions where we talk about river breakup, we talk about moving into the flooding season, the fire season, and also talking about thunderstorms. Now, what we have been monitoring is that we've been underneath some areas of some rain showers. We're watching that breakup here as we continue through the end of the week, moving into a drier and warmer forecast for the weekend. And with those warmer conditions, we also will note that the afternoon hours with that convectivity underneath that warmth could fire up a few possible storms. Looking to be possible every day and in those typical areas near those higher elevation regions, as we will see that this is going to be a repetitive forecast that could take us into next week with some potential to talk more widespread rain showers at points. But what we are seeing here for our Thursday is a morning low of 44 and an afternoon high of 62. So looking pretty seasonable for this time of the year, as we are going to break up the pattern that's been bringing us some areas of more of the gloomier showery pattern. Might still try to find some spots to squeeze out some showers, but overall going to start to move out of that pattern. Light winds around though, breaking into some more of that sunshine to allow for that rebound. And we can really see through that forecast, still looking at some large gaps of some sunshine, but there's still some very weak areas of some moisture, allowing for maybe some passing showers here and there. And then by Friday, there we are with a drier environment. Not much of that reflectivity seen, larger gaps of what will be some brighter blue skies to enjoy on Friday, but then starting Saturday is where we will see that those brighter, warmer conditions start to trigger that thunder risk. So very minimal, if anything, for accumulation here as we continue into the end of the week. Lots of goose eggs there on the board. That means that we will see more of this sunshine that is now over 19 and a half hours of daylight. Again, we are starting to slow down how much daylight we gain per day, but we're still gaining daylight through the end of June, where we have a 4 a.m. on the dot sunrise, and now after 11:30 sunset, getting closer to that midnight sunset. Now we will see here for our Thursday, we are at the lower 60s for high temperatures, even Delta Junction getting back to the 60s. Healy and Denali National Park staying into the 50s, Circle at 59, Tanana there at 61. And Friday, we continue that warming. We could even see that high reflectivity there for those valley areas to show the sunshine, but still note again, those spotty little areas of some rain showers may be that potential to talk about some thunder in the forecast. So we'll keep an eye on talking about rinse and repeating this forecast where we continue to uptake those temperatures, flirt with the 70s for highs all weekend, which Memorial Day is on Monday. And with that type of warmth, that can create that instability to potentially pop up storms. It is going to be very sparse, so not everyone's going to see those chances, but we'll monitor the showers, thunderstorms, and warmth this weekend, and then could have more widespread shower chances that could take a hold as we roll through our final week of May.